We're going to give you all 5 steps. We're going to give you documentation so you can do all 5 today. Give Wells Fargo and NCAABA a round of applause and all the other sponsors for that. What I want to do right now is I want to go through a couple of definitions. Okay, first for an MBE. While he's figuring that out, there are definitions. Okay, for the MBE designation, the MBE designation falls into about 4 different categories. Okay, Asian, Latino, Black, Native American. Okay? You must be 51% owner. You must be a U.S. citizen. That's what an MBE designation. And then there are women, veterans, different programs. Each industry has a different program. All right? Next, I want to talk about class. Class size. One of the things that I think is the most important thing, I don't really worry and get hung up on people's ethnic backgrounds. What I do and what corporations do, we base everything on your sales revenue. Class 1 is $1 million in sales. Oh, Mike, that's too small. Okay? Class 2 is 1 to 10 million in sales. Class 3 is 10 to 50 million. Class 4 is 50 million and above. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
Okay. You must do everything in your power, whatever God-given talent you have, to get up that corporate ladder as quickly as you can. That's the disease called Asianitis. We're going to talk about it later. But you must bust and move and get your butt up that ladder quickly. If you don't, then you're going to be in China growing rice. People's laughing. Hey, it's not a bad deal. Rice, good business, you know. There's other classifications, okay? It's called Corporate Plus. Corporate Plus means that a corporation has nominated you as, and telling everybody else that you can do business nationwide. So if you do business with, let's say, a Wells Fargo or any of the other people that have a program like this, and you get a recommendation and a letter written on their behalf saying, you know what? They're a vendor. They've done good work. They've exceeded our expectations. I'm going to repeat that again. They have exceeded our expectations. And we nominate them for Corporate Plus program. There's about, I believe, give or take, 70 in the United States. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Got it. One more thing. There's another structure which a lot of people don't know, and it's called the Growth Initiative. And what that means is that you can have an entity, an entity like this, okay, where the MBE can own up to 35%, and a venture capital company can own up to 65%, and still be deemed an MBE to the corporations. Did you know that? Who didn't know that? That's worth $199. God, I haven't seen this many Asians since Chinese restaurant lunch special for $1.99, you know? So those are the classes. You must do everything in your power to get up that corporate ladder. People say, how badly do you want it? So I said, you know what? No sex. People laughing. What? No sex. I can just see it right now. Cassandra, we're in New Orleans next week with 7,000 of our national members, and people are going to come up to me and go, Mike, did you tell the Asian business owners they can't have sex until they're corporate ready? I said, yes. That's why when I look at people and I listen to people and I ask them questions, or they ask me questions, I don't believe you are working hard enough to get yourself corporate ready. When you look at that Las Vegas map and you see the turmoil that's going on in the industry, when I go around the United States, and I go to about 50 trade shows a year, and I see and I talk to many of you, and you say, well, I want this, I want this, I want that. Okay, what are you doing? Who are you spending time with? What are you doing with your time? Oh, but you know what, Mike? I can work, but not on the weekends. And I have to take my vacation, and I have to do this, and I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. Those days, ladies and gentlemen, are gone. We are facing right now, what's the unemployment, in Vegas, what is it, about 15%, Paulina? 15% unemployment in Las Vegas right now. Okay, California is at about 10, and there's all the smart, really, really smart people, if there are any left, basically say it's until 2015 that we're going to start to see a downturn in that unemployment rate. So you must work really, 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 really hard to get that done. And that's what we are facing with over the next couple of days, is to get you corporate ready. Some of you are going to say, yeah, I'm going to do it. Going to do nothing. Some of you are going to just be really, really quiet, and they're going to surprise us. They're going to go, oh my God, they did it. So you have a background of what we're going to cover today. Let me just tell you real quick, because they're going to pull me off. Shoot me right now. We're going to have a motivational speaker, and then we're going to have a corporate panel talk about diversity and what they're looking for. We're going to have a nice luncheon. After luncheon, we're going to have Paulina, who's going to talk about RFPs. She just went through the biggest RFP I've ever worked on in my life, first one ever. You're going to be able to listen, all the ups and downs and all the things that went on with a $25 million bid. We don't know yet. We're still working on it. And then we're going to have a lady who I just met a couple of weeks ago, who I helped prepare a PowerPoint presentation to do for a corporation. You're going to see her, you're going to see how she did it, and you're going to all get copies of that. All right? And then in the afternoon, we're going to do 1-minute commercials. We're going to practice 1-minute commercials, and you're going to get filmed. Isn't that right, Jamie? Right. You're going to get filmed. Oh, I don't like the way I look. Okay, fine. People say, oh, don't worry about the 1-minute commercial. Look, if you think about it, what's a trade show? A trade show is nothing more than about 120 1-minute commercials. And if your 1-minute commercial sucks, guess what? It sucks 120 times. After the 1-minute commercial, guess what we're going to do? We're going to have a networking event, right? We're going to have some dignitaries, people coming in, and that's the first day. So you guys got yourself a very, very, very busy day, exciting day. You're going to learn a lot. It's going to be very, very good for you. And like I said, give our sponsors and Jamie and her team a round of applause.